All right, let's do this quiz. It seemed pretty easy this week.
It seems that way. I hope it is.
Famous last words, right?
Should we open up our quiz? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, me too. I was gonna look and see if he put anything back on our assignment, but I didn't check it yet. Did you check yours?
Mm-mm. No.
There aren't very many questions today.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing.
I'm just gonna download these right now so that they'll be ready when we're ready to go.
Did we need to just do one submission, or did we both need to submit it?
I think it's just one submission. Again, I put your name on it, so I think it should be fine.
Okay.
Is there not anything on yours?
I'll
pull mine up. I had just barely gotten on. I did this on Saturday.
Your assignment?
Yeah. So I just barely gotten on here. Let me just pull up mine and see. But no, I think only one of us has to submit it. That's what he said last time.
That's what I thought too, but
I try to remember, where did I see his stuff in assignments, I think? Yeah, he hasn't set anything back on it yet. I don't have anything, so it just shows my submission, you know, like he hasn't looked at it yet. So
okay.
I think we're good. Okay. So the first one I think is C. Do you?
Yeah. Yeah. A is the next one.
Is it? Okay.
Right?
The correlation coefficient. That's this one. I'm sorry. It's been a couple days since I looked at this. It's going to take me. Correlation R is always. Yeah, I think you're right. That one's A, right?
Yeah.
What you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I'm just trying to read my notes. I wrote it all down, but I have
No
forgotten.
worries. You're good.
Okay. So aren't outliers pretty significant in this?
Mm-hmm.
Outliers can greatly affect the change in R. So I would say that is false.
Yeah.
Okay. quite a bit of data in that. Well, Faithful, isn't there? Still trying to copy and paste.
I know that one. I was like, man.
I copied it all and then I clicked on it and didn't finish, but I'm getting it. Copy. So did you end up getting sick? I have like a headache today and I'm like, oh, I hope I'm not coming down with something.
You know what? I think I was okay. I think, yeah, I was a lot better. Sorry. I was a lot better Sunday after I can just not stress about assignments. Like I finished that quiz really fast and I did really terrible on it. And then I had another assignment due and I just didn't get to it. So I just emailed them and said, hey, any chance I can have a little extra time? And he's so awesome. He's like, oh yeah, totally.
So he gave you a little more time. That's nice.
He did. He's very, very, very nice. So
Yeah. Is that for this class? Is that what you're talking about?
no, it is for economics.
Oh.
So
what did you get for R? Did you get an answer for R?
yeah, 0.901.
That's what I got too.
Then I put C for the next one.
Oh, I haven't looked at my graph yet. So I'd say it's positive and it's strong. So C.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and these we match up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, oh. So the closer it is to 1, it's more
Right.
and more strong, right?
Right. The more straight of a line it'll be. So I thought 4 was R equals -1. I think 6 is R equals -0.6.
Number 1's probably R equals 1.
Right.
And number 2, I think, is the 0.95. And the negative one, I think, is 5. I think 5 is negative 0.95.
Yeah.
So 0 must be 3.
Yeah. So I got 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, 6.
Wait, tell me that again.
3, 5, 1, 2, 4, 6.
Mine's in a totally different order. Is yours, like, what's your very first R?
R equals 0.
Mine is R equals 0.95.
Oh.
So they're in a different order. And then my second one is R equals negative 0.6.
So for that one, did you just do the one with a bunch of?
So let's just, so the first, well, let's just do like the number. Yeah, because ours aren't going to be in the same order.
Yeah, I think.
R equals 0.95. I put 2. Is that
Okay.
what you got?
Yep.
And then the R equals negative 0.6. I put 6.
Yep.
R equals -1, I put 4.
Yep.
R equals 1, I put 1.
Right.
R equals 0, I put 3.
Yep.
And R equals -0.95, I put 5.
Right.
Okay. When
Whew.
you numbers off, I was like, I think something's wrong. A little different order.
We have different numbers.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of have a headache today, and my daughter last week she had tons of stuff, and she had prom and everything, and she threw up all night, like on Thursday.
Oh no.
Do not let me get this. I hate stomach stuff.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so she's trying out to be an ambassador at Snow College, and she's one of the finalists. And she had to be there Friday morning. She was going to leave at 8 o'clock, and she was so sick. She'd thrown up like all night long. It hit her in the night, you know.
Oh no.
A poor girl. So I called up to see if she could Skype or something because I didn't really want to send her up there sick. Like they had to spend the night together with everybody, you know.
Right.
And they're like, it's going to be really hard for her to get this if she's not here. And
So
I was
did
like,
you know?
yeah. So she totally went late. She started feeling a little bit better. I gave her some Phenergan, and
Uh-huh.
she's a few hours. So she left here at about 11, and she just went because they said she probably wouldn't get it if she didn't go.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Poor
they didn't. She wouldn't get it, but they said it would just be really hard for her because they kind of decide on these activities they do.
mm,
I felt sorry for her. So she
yeah.
drove up and went, and I'm like, "How did you do?" And she said, "I did okay. I didn't eat anything."
Oh man.
And she's like, everyone kept asking me, they're like, "Oh, are you that girl that's sick?"
Yeah, so probably don't hang out by me.
Right, but she spent the night with him and everything, but she said she didn't throw up anymore. I think she just kind of felt, you know how you feel after you're all done?
Yeah,
You feel
just
yucky.
lethargic. All right.
So she went up, she spent the night, and then the next day was prom.
Oh my gosh. That poor girl.
Right. Okay, something's wrong with my numbers. I'm not copying them in here, right?
What'd you get?
Let me try. I don't have the right numbers in here. I know I don't. So
Hmm.
there we go. Maybe that one worked. I can't talk and I
So
can't
did
do
she have fun at prom?
what's that?
Did she have fun at prom?
She had a super good time, but it was the very next day. So she stayed up till 2 in the morning at Snow College, drove home, met the boys up at their cabin in Brian Head.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, I hope it was fun. And they were like, oh, she's always the funnest one. So I'm like, she was exhausted. She probably just put on her best face and did it. Because I know she didn't feel very good.
oh no.
But they're like, oh, she's always so fun. And she was jumping off our deck into the snow and things. So I think she made it fun, even though she was super tired. And then she just came home and just crashed for like 2 days. So
Oh man.
fun. Okay, I have an R score. I got 0.728.
Yep.
So it's positive, but I think it's a little more weak, don't you?
No, I think it's strong.
You still think it's strong?
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're more spaced out?
Yeah. I mean, the number is 0.728, and
Is
they
that
did say there was a cutoff, but you can see a definite direction. So I would say it's strong.
okay? So the closer that is to 1, the stronger it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when would they call it weak?
Um,
Is cutoff, do you
so
think?
like I would put it anywhere between 0 and, the 0.5. But you could, I mean, and they said, when it's 0, it's kind of varies. Sometimes it's a judgment call. So,
All right, that's all of them, right?
yep.
Get them all right. Yay. Look at us.
Well,
I might have failed the last test, but it seems like I know what I'm doing.
did you fail?
Well, I just feel like I didn't do very well. I got like 71%. So
Oh,
yeah, too bad. I need to give myself more time too, though. I think I'll remember that for our last one.
right. I think our last one's going to be a doozy. So,
Yeah, I do too.
all right. So we've got to finish up that next portion of it. So do you want to do that on Thursday?
Oh, the next portion of our final project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me just, do you have time to just look at it really quick?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see what the instructions are.
I just figure we'd do it on Thursday so we kind of see what he came back with for our.
With what we got on the last part of it. That's
Mm-hmm.
a good, I'm just wondering, post a link from your group collaboration discussion board. Is that all we do? Is there a little paper on it this time?
Yeah. Is it the main inference and take action? Right?
It just,
In no more than 2 pages, write up the results of your hypothesis test. Use the guidelines below in your write-up. Your document will be evaluated on completeness, correctness, and how well your writing flows. The names of, you need your research question, the name of the hypothesis test you chose to use, 1 to 2 paragraphs discussing whether or not your data meets or fails to meet the requirements for the hypothesis test. If you use the QQ plot or box plot, include those in your document with explanation. Also write out any formulas you are using to show your data that your data meets the requirements. Statement of your null and alternative hypothesis. State these in words and then in symbols. State your alpha level. Give your test statistic and its value. State your p-value. Based on your p-value and alpha value, state whether or not the null hypothesis should be rejected or failed to be rejected.
and then our conclusion.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like quite a bit of work, but I guess we can work on it together on Google on Thursday. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
I think so. I kind of want to see what he says. Because, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully he'll have looked at our last assignment and given us any suggestions that we missed. So
Okay, do you have extra time on Thursday to do that?
I'm just gonna look and see what my Thursday looks like. It might be better than today. I just worked all weekend, and so
Okay.
I feel like I have less time when I've worked a bunch in a row. I really don't have much at all on Thursday, so I should be fine.
Well, let's plan on spending, hopefully it doesn't take us too long, an hour or so.
Okay.
We can get through the homework real quick and then we can work on the.
Okay.
Might
Hopefully
even.
and won't be too bad because today's is pretty nice. So.
Right. So
Okay.
I'm gonna stop the broadcast.